Hello everyone, welcome to the May 2023 net worth video. The overall net worth for the month is $379,000, $517.15. Hopefully I said that correct. Let's just take it from the top and talk through all the changes that happened in May. So starting out, my Bank of America checking account, the ending balance in May is $4,308.60. That's an increase of $1,779 from the previous month in April. And that has to do with me just making sure the account is topped off and ready to go for June's monthly expenses. Bank of America savings account, that balance increased $520.44. So there's actually been a huge change to this BOA savings account. In prior videos, the balance in this account always stayed at about $2,000 because it was part of my $15,000 emergency fund. But a lot has changed in the past month because I kicked off my home buying process and I had to spend money so far in the process for like appraisal, contract, deposit, down payment, miscellaneous payment for something, payment for application fee. So I've had to transfer some money to this account to make sure that I have funds available for the ongoing home buying purchase expenses. So if you're wondering, well, what happened to the $2,000 for the emergency fund? So unfortunately, the home buying process is turning out to be a lot more expensive than I originally thought, even though I saved up $110,000. I know it's ridiculous that it's costing more than that, but I live in New York City, which is extremely expensive. So everything has just been costing a lot more. So for instance, I had to put down a 25% deposit versus the 20% deposit that I was anticipating. So that dipped into the emergency fund, unfortunately. But I'm going to do a whole video series on the home buying process, especially for a market like New York City that's really expensive, and specifically around buying a co-op, which is 75% of the New York City real estate market. So lots more to come there, but that's what's happening with the BOA savings. And moving on to the Ally Bank savings account, this balance is $80,315.89 at the end of May. That's a decrease of $45,000, $137. So the big decrease here is because when I signed the contract for the co-op that I am planning to buy, I had to put down a substantial deposit of $43,500, which is 10% of the purchase price, which is $435,000. So that's, again, explains that big decrease, plus me also transferring some money to that BOA savings account that I was referring to just to pay for ongoing home buying expenses. So that's that. And at first, I was a little bit disappointed in terms of seeing that balance go down so much. It's no longer in the six figures, but that's what I've been saving for the past 10 years for, to buy a home. So that money needs to be spent because that's exactly what it's for, is to buy a home. So I have to just keep my eyes on the price. 401k balance, $181,021.96. That went up $2,600 from the prior month. That mostly had to do with my contributions and a little bit of growth in the market. Roth IRA, $23,093.79. That's a decrease of $25 from prior month. This Roth IRA has been in the negatives for years at this point. I haven't made any money at all on it, so I'm hoping one day I do. The brokerage account, that balance was $53,749.64. That's an increase of $3,894.50. This all had to do with my own contributions that I made to the brokerage account. This account is still down thousands and thousands of dollars. So I haven't seen any growth from the market in terms of my brokerage account. HSA, that balance was $11,633.58. So that's an increase of $563.44. Mostly has to do with my monthly contribution, but there's a little bit of growth in the market for the HSA. 529 balance is $20,958.13. That's an increase of $1,677. This has to do mostly with market growth, actually. This is literally the only investment account I have, which is for my daughter, that actually has real market growth on it. So this is primarily market growth. I have been contributing consistently to it, but I would say 70% of this is market growth, which is fantastic. And then for the primary residence, that's TBD. I should have an amount on here one day in the future once I complete the home buying process. And liabilities, that would be the mortgage here, which right now it's 0 and I have no other debt. So net worth actually went down $34,111.73. Again, that's because of that contract deposit that I had to make in addition to ongoing home buying expenses. But hoping I am soon or close to being done with this process. It's very tedious, and buying a co-op is 100 times more complicated than buying a traditional home, and it takes 3 times as long. So I'm just trying to be patient and just push through it. And again, I'll give an update on my experience, tips, tricks once I get through the process. I just want to make sure that I complete everything so I have like a full picture of what actually happens, and I'm able to talk intelligently, holistically about what a home buyer can expect when they are thinking about purchasing a co-op in New York City. So that is it for May. I'm still really happy with the $379,000 net worth. This will go down significantly, or maybe not actually. When I was going to say it's going to go down significantly when I buy the home, but actually no, the equity will like balance things out. But this is still a really great number in terms of where I started earlier in the year. So progress is being made. It's slow because, again, markets is not doing good. So none of my investment account have actually helped me in terms of building my net worth. It's all been mostly my own contributions per month, but I'm hoping buying on sale, I am going to see some huge returns one day in the future, hopefully sooner rather than later. But that's it for May 2023 net worth, and I will catch you next month. Bye.